All right, welcome back to my Crafty Stash. An inspiration. How many of you guys go to the Tailored Expression store and you take pictures? You take pictures of all the beautiful cards they have there. I know I'm one. I have probably 1,000 pictures sitting on my desktop in a folder that says TE Store. That I have literally thousands of pictures in there because every time we go, I see so many beautiful cards on there from their creators, and they're just so amazing. And I love to have them for inspiration for me, and I love to have them for inspiration for my wife. But finding them in that folder, I don't know what the heck I'm looking for half the time. I want to be able to look and say, oh, I want something that has this color, or I want something that is this theme, right? Well, this is where this comes in. Now, this up here is for searching and sorting, similar to the inventory. I can search by theme here on the right hand side. I can search by what was used in it there. I can click organize, which will let me kind of do a delete or a mass move. Now the move selected to is not going to work because I don't have anything made, but I'm going to show you how to do it. Now, these right here are just considered the main board. There's nothing here, but we are going to do a add image real quick. Actually, no, we're going to add a board first. Sorry, we're going to add a board. So we're going to do add board. I'm going to name this board, we're going to just call it My Crafty Stash. I'm going to call it My Crafty Stash video. Description is just going to be showing inspiration board. Now, the fun thing is you can set auto defaults. What auto defaults does is that will set every item or every picture that you put in here to automatically have a item or a type or something added to it to make looking something up later on easier, and so you don't have to set that item or type to those images every single time. So I'll show you how we walk through that really quick. Let me make this just a hair bit bigger. Okay, there we go. Now what you do is you can do default types, which would just be the types that we see in the inventory. So like if you want to do dies, stacklets, all that kind of stuff, we're going to say this is stencils. We're going to say it's a create and quad. So we click confirm. You can add multiple types. So if you think like you want to add multiple types, like you can have, I think I made 5 the max, or it might be 10. I figured most people would probably add 1 or 2 just to be safe. Now default themes, maybe you're making a board that's going to be for Christmas or graduation, Halloween, sympathy, any of these, you can set that up. Let's do Christmas because I know exactly, actually, I don't know exactly what picture I'm going to use. My gosh, I have to go look. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Let's see. In-store pictures. Oh my goodness. Which one? Okay, we're going to do birthday. We're going to do birthday, all right? And it is going to be a create and quad. So I will keep that selected. I will scroll down. Default colors. Now, default colors, I cleared off the colors just because I want to let you guys pick what kind of colors you use, and I'll show you how to set those up later. Default TE colors, I will show you how to set those up later. And default sentiment, if you want to, you're going to have to type that in just because it may be a certain sentiment. Now, once you're done with all this, you can click Save Board, and it will set it up right here for you. So I have MCS video, no images. Now the auto up here means that it will be adding auto items. It will be adding auto items to it. This right here will let you edit the board. So if I click this, it'll bring this up again and let me make any changes I need. And then the X will get rid of the board. Now let's add an image. So when you add an image, you can add it to a board automatically. So I want to do MCS video. I'm not going to do colors because I'm not doing that. Items used, let's see, this one used, it used a stencil. It was a create and quad. And it was, oh, which one was this? This was the, oh my goodness, Josh. You guys are going to have to help me out in this. I do believe this was the Celebrate in Style quad. If it's not, you guys will have to let me know. There were more items used, but I'm not quite sure. Theme is, well, actually, I'm not going to add a theme because I want to show you guys how that works. So image, just like before, you can click and drag, or you can click here and you can pop up what's coming up and you can select it from your files. And it is really just that simple. So you click that, you click save, and now we have this in here. You can click on the board and it'll bring it in here. It'll show you everything of what you're looking at. Now up here, you will see that it says Inspiration Station. That is your base. And then from there, you see MCS Video. So that is the board that I'm currently in. If I want to go back, I can click Inspiration Station. Now, if I want to move an item, let's say that's not a quad. Well, this was a quad though. So this was a create and quad. Let's say I want to move an item to a board. Well, how can I do that? I don't have a way to do that. So there's two ways. I can click organize. I can select the item. I can click move to, and I can do MCS video. Or I can click it. Now, do you see how I can click and hold? See how it kind of went that cross? See how my mouse changed there? I can drag it. Now see how this says it has two images? If I click here now, both of those images are in here. Now if I want to, you can also add boards inside of boards. So if you add a board in here, let's just call this one test. Now this board will be inside of this one. So you can make boards inside of boards inside of boards. That way if you need to have a main board that it just says quads, and then you want to have all different quads, like you want to make one board for a quad specific, you can sort them out that way as well. I wanted to make this as friendly and as easy for you guys to use as you can. Now let me go back here and show you real quick. So these are being done by Create Quads. So let's go here and I'm going to look up everything that has a stencil attached to it. So this should show stencils. Now these I did put as stencils, so that's good. Now what if I want to look at stuff that has stencils and boards, or stencils and birthday? See how these two disappeared down here, but I'm still seeing this. Now if I go in here, I should see only one, because this one got tagged as birthday. The other one didn't get tagged as birthday because it wasn't added to it on its creation. So that is one thing. When you add it to a board, if you click and drag it to a board, it doesn't get the auto assign. But if you add the item and you tell it to go to the board on creation, it will get the auto assign. So that is just one thing to think of. I am working still on a feature to where it will auto assign everything when you click and drag. Hopefully that feature will be out soon. Next, I am going to show you guys the wish list. So I will see you guys there. Thank you.